Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have top 32 of YCS LA, the 250th YCS, and we have Jesse Kotton on Castura versus David Flores on Spright, and we're going to see Spright start off with normal summon Beaver effect, go special. Okay, we see Newman in their deck, so that means they're playing the Newman Swap Frog stuff. That's probably what they're deciding to end on. It's probably not playing the Melfi cards, but okay. Bring out Angler there. They have Dupe Frog in hand, red, special summon out red. They also have blue and Gamma Burst. Okay, so, Gamma Burst isn't the greatest card to draw, but it's not that bad. It can help protect your Sprint and your end board in general. Special summon blue effect, go grab Jet. Also saw Fenrir in their deck. That's probably because they make Mannequin Cat a lot. Special Jet effect, go search. And that's like a good card to summon off Mannequin Cat in a lot of scenarios. Also at the same time, it's like a starter in the deck. They're going to grab Double Cross and they're going to ask to read it. I guess just wanting to know exactly what it does. Alright. And then afterwards, they're going to overlay. Oh, never mind. They're not going to overlay. They're going to link in the Sprint. And then Sprint effect, go dump. So Sprint, go dump Angler effect, bring out Beavers. Yep, that looks like it's going through. So bring out the Beavers. Okay, they have Gigantic summon out Carrot, but they want to overlay with Sprint. They're going to want to go like Beaver, Sprint, Gigantic up in the extra monster zone. Effect. Okay. And that's going to bring out Swap Frog. Then Swap Frog effect to go dump Newman. Okay, that effect go dump. Yeah. And then they can use Gigantic and Beaver, make Reproductus, where like pointing the Jet. And then that can make Toad, and they can go Swap Frog, bounce back blue to hand for follow-up, set and pass. I feel like that's what's going to end up happening here. Yeah. Beaver, Gigantic. Because, like, you could bounce back Beaver with the Swap Frog, but you're already going to have that in hand for making Toad anyways. Reproductus, make it into an Aqua, and then go into Totally Awesome. So decided to not bounce back blue. Wow. I'm bouncing back blue there for sure. Maybe they want an extra body because they happen to draw the Dupe Frog. Now the thing is drawing the Dupe Frog here isn't as bad as you'd think. Because now Jesse may be like, oh, they don't play Dupe Frog because they didn't summon it. But it was actually just the last card in hand the whole time. So then, like if a game 3 scenario comes up, boom, drop a Dupe Frog, they'd never expect it. But bringing out Newman, Newman's a Floodgate. So Floodgate plus a Monster Negate and a Toad Negate. Fun! Now I actually hate Floodgates, but I do like Newman. I like the fact that Swap Frog dumps Newman is like, you're literally going to set up a negate with follow-up next to a Floodgate with engine. And Floodgates through engines, I dislike a lot. Activate Pot of Prosperity, except for when I play them. You know, when you play like engine with Floodgate, it's broken. Trying to see their extra here. Draco Sack, Donner. At least I think it was Draco Sack. Big Eye, they banished the Zeus. So, banish. Look at the top 6. Desires, Pot of Prosperity, Ash, Book of Moon, Pressured Planet, Scareclaw Kashtira. So what do you want to grab? Book of Moon forces an interruption or forces something. Ash is not to play, Desires is not to play, Prosperity is not to play. So those 3 cards do not exist. Are we grabbing Book of Moon, the Force, Interruption? Are we grabbing Pressured Planet because we can already break the board? Scareclaw Kashtira also wouldn't be bad. Scareclaw Kashtira has 0 attack, so it can be summoned while under Newman, and can be over Newman. It's actually pretty cool. So it's really a choice between those 3. The first 3 are not a choice here. They're thinking really hard. Okay. Grabs the Book of Moon. Put the rest of the cards back to the bottom of the deck. Okay. And then after that, also Super Book of Moon, Starlight Rare, Pot of Prosperity, so rich, so inspirational. They're gonna Book of Moon, target Toad. Oh, also, you can check out Jesse Kotton's YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and link that down below in the description if you want to go ahead and check it out. They're gonna set Book of Moon with the Toad, and they're also gonna get rid of Dupe Frog. They're leaving the Totally Awesome on the field, which is okay. Oh, activate Book of Eclipse. Sheesh. That's rough. I also had a lot of people telling me, like, oh, you can't activate Book of Eclipse under Prosperity. Let's say Jesse Cotton activate Prosperity. David Flores could still activate Book of Eclipse, because it's not telling them to draw instantly or anything. If it was telling them to draw instantly, then yes, they wouldn't be able to do it. But Book of Eclipse the field, set everything. And then, let's see. They're going to go special summon Fenrir. Fenrir effect. Go search. Okay. Yeah, it's going to go through. They really should have bounced back blue to hand too. They're going to grab Kashtira, Rise Heart. Alrighty. So, as long as they still have it in extra deck, they're probably going to go like special summon out Rise Heart. Rise Heart can banish if they want to here. They could also wait till after battle phase. Doesn't really make a difference. Well, actually, no, it does, because you need to banish right now. And then, you actually don't, because we can go battle phase, Rise Heart, attack over Toad. Fenrir, attack, banish Reproductus. Main phase 2, we can go Dark Armed. Dark Arm, pop, the Unknown set. Play around, Imperm. Play around just like interruptions in general there. And then drop Zeus and try to Zeus the opponent. They'll have Beaver for follow-up though, which is, you know, enough to combo. But is it enough to do, like, enough? Probably not. As long as we can set up, like, another interruption or anything else. Or even have, like, a non-engine interruption. Oh, we're gonna go Mind Hacker. Okay. I think that's fine. Yeah, they must have banished the Dark Arm then, if they're not going for it. Mind Hacker can attack. It can banish a card from the opponent's graveyard face down. So we're going to go attack Reproductus. Then end the battle phase. Mind Hacker effect to banish face down. Yeah, what do they want to hit? There's like plenty of beavers in there. You could just hit Dupe Frog. Guess if you have to hit something. Like, okay. I'd rather just hit Beaver face down. Yeah, I guess like Dupe Frog just never will do anything. So maybe eventually we can Birth, banish those. I don't know. Banish the Beaver. Detach, rip from the extra deck. Whoa, they spread it on the field wild. We got the Nightmares, Gigantic, Zeus's, no Downard in their deck. Okay, they're gonna rip the second Gigantic, take that out of commission, and then Mind Hacker effect, make them banish from their deck. So they're gonna have to banish 5 face down. Yeah, 3 from Rise Heart, 2 from Mind Hacker. So go ahead, banish 5. Then hits Fenrir there. So depending on how many Fenrir they play, if they top deck that, it's not going to work as well. And then summon out Zeus. Okay, the Zeus effect. They are so lucky that the opponent didn't have an Imperm. Holy. Like, imagine if the unknown set was Imperm. That was crazy. Toad effect add back. Also, I don't know how I feel about my opponent Toad stealing my Super Book of Moon. Keep an eye on it. It's like, hey, yo, chill. Chill. I don't know how much Super Book is worth, but it's worth a lot. What plays do they have from here, though? Oh, just set 1 pass? Okay. Yeah, they don't get to cut their deck. All they did was banish face down. Yeah. Yeah, there's no cutting. Oh, they drove blue! You're insane. Summon Beaver, effect. It could even honestly get hit with like an Imperm here. It wouldn't surprise me that much if they're like, okay, well, put him on top deck. Imperm. But, okay, Beaver, bring out Angler. Special summon out blue. Blue effect to go search. And then, that was like a stupid top deck, because they banished the Gigantic too. So, like, they weren't able to get to blue any other way, other than just, like, top decking a good card. Gamma Burst in the graveyard does have an effect where you can target 2 that you control and make it gain 14 attack. It's not like it's on-field effect where it's, like, broken and making everything gain attack, but we are able to make something gain attack. And we can use that to try to push. So we're going to starter, summon Kara. We also banished Birth off the Kashtira Rise Heart. So, while that is going to make less Births for us to top deck, it does make for more good Theosis plays. We're going to make Mosquito. Oh yeah, we're just putting them on better have something to stop this. If they have anything to stop this, though, it's going to be a little tough. We're pretty much putting the set card on Be a Bluff after they used 2 books last turn. Lance on Zeus. Let's go! They actually know! Yes, if you lance the Zeus, they want to read it. It makes it lose 800 attack. So, it's going to make it to where Mosquito here only does 66 instead of 9,000. This is a play that could have been done in the top 8 of YCS London, but the player didn't know the interaction, and they saved Forbidden Lance to target, like, a carrot or something like that. Which just never mattered. So we're going to go ahead and put the counter on Zeus. To be honest, though, you probably just attack with everything. I mean, you take a lot of damage, but the thing is like, next turn, Mosquito has another effect where, I mean, it's not like you have to declare an attack. If the opponent declares an attack too, they're going to take burn damage. So it's pretty much like next turn, they're not going to be able to attack while Mosquito's there. They could have also used Gamma Burst, targeting one of the sprites, so that way they take less damage when attacking. I don't think that they were expecting like a Forbidden Lance or anything. Because like a book or something like that would have stopped game anyways. Lance is just cool. So if they use like Gamma Burst, they take less damage. It's not like they're going to need the attack boost any time in the future. Yeah, honestly, I'm attacking and just burning my opponent. I'm doing what's necessary here. Jesse has 2 cards in hand. They led with a Fenrir last turn after they were allowed to play. Okay, I couldn't tell how much they burned their opponent for. I guess the life points will update here in a little bit and we'll know. They're going to overlay. And then they play Mannequin Cat. Nah, it can't be Soul Sweeper. It can't be. Effect to banish Zeus. That can't be the play. Pass turn. Like, there's a society where, like, we just attacked with all of our sprites. And then we main phase 2 made Mannequin Cat. And then passed. And the Mannequin Cat says if they play, we play. They're reading Mosquito right now. They don't want to misplay with it. It's a scary card. It's a scary card. If you misplay while that's on field, like, you very well could cost yourself the game. Soul Sweeper also has another effect that if it leaves the field, you can shuffle back banished monsters equal to the amount of materials it had. So they could put back Zeus when the Soul Sweeper leaves, that way Zeus never comes back. Because it is a pretty big body that they'd have to deal with. What do they have? Special summon Kashtira Ogre. Okay. And then use its effect. Go search. It's probably just gonna grab out. Oh, they're gonna grab preparations. Okay. So they're still playing the preparations. They play the books. They play lands. So grab prep. And then I'm guessing they don't have any other plays by how they did that. They're gonna go battle phase, attack carrot. Okay. I'm actually gonna read over Mosquito real quick. I don't want to mess it up now. Now look at us. We're all reading Mosquito. It's actually my second time looking this card up today. Okay, go ahead, look it up. Oh, Desires. Nice. So, yeah, they could have used the first effect. When an attack is declared, you can activate one of these effects to attach a material from this card. If you do, place one hallucinogen counter on one face of the monster your opponent controls. The effects, if any of monsters with hallucinogen counters, are negated. And then you still have the other effect where inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of one monster with a hallucinogen counter. But I guess, to be fair, they didn't attack into the Zeus and drop their life points any. And they drew Birth off of Desires, because if they would have dropped their life points some, and then they put a counter on Ogre there, that's going to make it to where they would have been able to try to go for game. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But top deck Birth is crazy off Desire. Like, top deck, like, it didn't have to be a top deck Desires, because they did use Prosperity last turn, so they could have just had both. But Desires drawing 2 into Birth is crazy. And now they're just comboing, and the game's just far over. They could honestly even just go like a Rise Heart Banish, and they win. They just have to play around Zeus. That's the only thing that could be even like kind of concerning. Deosis target Ogre. I guess if they have Big Eye, they could Big Eye take Soul Sweeper, banish Mosquito. And that kind of removes everything that they have. Deosis, bring out Unicorn. Okay. Could have made a Rise Heart first and then did that. It's fine. Yeah, because if you make a Rise Heart, banish Mosquito, summon everything and attack, then they can't do anything. Summon Dark Arm. Oh, so they had it. Oh, so they played like, oh my god, they did not respect the set card. Turn 1. Like their turn 1 at all. Not one bit did they respect it. I guess sometimes you get in a scenario where you can't respect it though. That's the thing. is because they were getting Beaver back. So maybe their thought process was, I need to rip Gigantic so that way Beaver doesn't do as much. That's probably what they thought. Pop Soul Sweeper. Yeah, they can get Soul Sweeper effect to put back now. It's not good. It has to target monsters. So it's not going to be able to target any of the set ones. But you can target Zeus to get rid of that. Dark Armed effect, pop Mosquito, banish Theosis effect, add back, grab back Rise Heart, and then summon Rise Heart. Okay, Rise Heart effect, go banish. Then that's gonna banish Unicorn, make them banish 3 face down. I don't know why they're in this game still. Overlay, go for a Rise Heart. Set 2, end phase, get Zeus back from Soul Sweeper, because they never put it back, but it's just game. They have Starter, but Starter doesn't do anything. Yeah. They can go activate Starter. They have a Rise Heart to beat this. Honestly, I don't even think they need a Rise Heart to beat it. Yeah, pass. They also have Prep for Fenrir. Switch to attack, go for game. Cool. Alright. Moving on to the next game now, we are going to go ahead and we are going to see. Let's see. So I was talking about the Dark Arm play a lot, but maybe it was just smarter to rip Gigantic. And, like, if they have Imperm, you lose either way type scenario. Okay. Spright will probably decide to go first here, especially when they're playing, like, the Newman Floodgate. Let's see, red. Starter, Double Cross, oh, the Dark Beckoning, and Droll. So they're going to summon, effect, go ahead, grab spell. Crazy that they play this. Especially with Swap Frog as a normal summon in their deck. And they play Beaver, and they play that. So they're going to go grab the spell. And then, okay, special summon out red. That's good. Maybe people need to start playing a time card again. I feel like people just don't scoop when the writing's on the wall enough. So maybe it's just like always worth having one time card in there. Go ahead, grab Dark Beckoning Beast. Alright. Then after that, do they want to normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast, try to go into like Gigantic, but Gigantic summon Swap Frog. So they're gonna activate Starter. That's one good thing about the Melfi list too, is that the Gigantic just doesn't matter, really. There's a lot of times where Gigantic just summons like a blank. But in this build, you always want Gigantic to go through, because Gigantic gets you to Swap Frog, which gets you to like your end board. They're going to grab Carrot, but the Floodgate this time around should be a lot better. Extra normal summon. Bring out Dark Beckoning Beast. Yep. Double Cross Droll. Over. Oh no, you don't overlay. Yeah, they want to make Sprint first. And then Sprint effect, dump Angler. Angler effect, bring out Beavers, and then make Gigantic up in the extra monster zone, bring out Swap Frog. Hopefully they don't summon Swap Frog in the wrong column this time around. Last time it didn't really matter, but if you mess up this time, it's going to be huge. You're supposed to use this Beaver in the middle and Sprint to make Gigantic. Yep, nice. Summon. And then effect, detach, go summon, bring out Swap Frog, and then Swap Frog effect, go dump Newman. The little Newman buddy. Now they can use Gigantic and Dark Beckoning to make Reproductus. Then Reproductus, call Aqua, make Toad, pass. And then They do play Dupe Frog. They also showed it last game by discarding it off a Toad. So that will be coming out to make the end board a lot stronger, protecting themselves. Yeah, they're asking to cut the deck. Sure. Maybe they have like draw phase. Book of Eclipse. Book of Eclipse. Who knows? Alright, draw. Then standby phase. Toad effect to go summon. Yeah. And then double cross, summon Newman. Okay. Activate, summon back. Pretty good. And then they got Carrot, Red, Toad, Floodgate. The opponent can't... Oh my gosh, they got hit with Dark Ruler. Yep. Dark Ruler's become, like... It's pretty much like a staple side of... At this event. Like, most people, I feel like, are side decking 3 Dark Ruler. Just because, like, it's good in a lot of matchups, but it also destroys Spright. And Spright was, like... It's a scary deck. It's like a real consideration going into this event. Banish 6, look at the top 6. We see Desires, Forbidden Lance, Lightning Storm, Book of Eclipse, Prosperity, Dark Ruler. Wait. Please tell me that they have a playable engine right now. Please tell me that their hand's playable. If they scoop right now, it's going to be so sad. You Dark Ruler your opponent for like 4, and you just don't have a playable card. They're going to get hit with Droll anyways. Droll's going to be huge. Even if they do have a playable card, the Droll's still going to be nice. No. No, 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 no. Not grabbing Prosperity off Prosperity. They are. Gets hit with Droll and Lockbird. Yup. Droll's pretty good. It's going to keep the end board alive, or at least try to. And they just prosp in the prosp, so you got to be feeling good. So they have 5 cards. Really, they only have 4 with the prosp. They're under Droll and Lockbird. They need to be able to achieve a Zeus. And even Zeus is not enough. Special summon Fenrir. Okay. Battle phase. They're going to attack either Carrot or Red. Okay, declare attack on Red. Effect, try to banish Toad. What? I'm gonna cry. Like, there's no way you just let Toad get banished there. You chain Toad, tributed self for cost. Toad effect, add back Beaver. Are you kidding me? I was literally about to say, Jesse's gonna pray that their opponent doesn't know how Toad works. And they literally didn't. They're gonna go Gates, discard, special summon back. Like, that's a huge difference. That is literally the difference between having a Beaver in hand. That's 2 extra bodies. They just lost 2 bodies. Due to not knowing that. They're under Newman lock now. Do they know what they'll do here? They're trying to overlay into Gigantic, but they can't because Newman. Yeah, you can't. Gigantic has 32 when it's summoned like that. Maybe they're talking about it. Oh, okay. Summon. Yeah, they're gonna read it. Yeah, you can't summon that there. I know it was ruled a little bit differently before, but okay, they are actually gonna let that get summoned. Okay, this ruling keeps going up in the air. I guess it's like I understand why it could, And I also understand why it couldn't. Because it does... Newman knocks you out of 19 or higher. Gigantic 16. And then when it's summoned, it goes to 32. So I understand why they ruled it that way. Wait. If they carrot negate, then Fenrir is going to banish. I'm so out. Like, I'm so out. There's just no way. You throw. You threw bad. You threw bad. Holy. There's no way. There's actually just no way. Fenrir goes search. Like, you must be stressing because it's feature match or something. But, like, some of these plays are just, like, the most basic plays you'll ever have. That's crazy. Jesse went prosperity, add prosperity, and is winning this game. There's no excuse. There's no excuses. Birth, normal summon, unicorn effect. It's just game. Like, the match is over. The match is over. Like, give Jesse top 16. Just keep going. Battle phase, attack, Fenrir, banish Newman. I don't even think you banished that. You probably just banished the gates of the opening. I guess if their top deck move is gates of the opening, discard the summon, they just lose anyways. So they're going to activate Unicorn Effect to go ahead and banish Mosquito. That's the scariest card, even though it's not going to work. They don't have enough bodies. Yeah, Fenrir was in one zone over, but it really doesn't matter. And then main phase 2, they have prosperity. Probably won't go. Actually, I was gonna say you probably won't go for 6, but you actually will go for 6, like almost guaranteed. Your extract doesn't matter. You're playing big bodies versus little bodies at this point. Bring out Kashtira Rise Heart. Then after that, yeah, they're thinking about what to banish with Pot of Prosperity. Overlay, Unicorn, Fenrir, up in the extra monster zone. And then that'll bring out a Shangri-La. Okay. Rise Heart effect go banish. And then banish Fenrir, make him banish 3 face down. Shangri-La effect, lock a zone. I am livid watching this. Fenrir, target Toad. Okay. Doesn't change. That hurts. Hurts so bad. But Jesse's cooking now. The game's over. We're just waiting for it to actually finish off. I want to see if there's any goo. Like, activate prosperity, look at the top 6 cards. Show the stream some goo. I don't think there's actually going to be any goo, but we'll find out. Hey, look, we'll find out right now. Banish, banish. Okay, only goes for 3. Sure, look at the top 3. Forbidden Lands, Prosperity, Unicorn. Oh, grab Forbidden Lands. They're only at 3,000. A Rise Heart effect to attach. That's going to attach the Infinite Track Goliath. I was going to say, you don't want to attach the goo because you don't want to show it off in case that there is something that you have in there. You don't want to show it off on stream, but you don't need to. Summon Scareclaw, Kashtira, banish Theosis, and then they can get a Rise Heart effect to attach. I don't think there's anything for Theosis. There shouldn't be, at least. Yeah, so a Rise Heart effect to attach Garua. Okay. And then Birth effect, summon Fenrir. Oh, there was Fenrir that they could add back. That's true. But they're just going to Birth summon it back so that way they can Mind Hacker. Make their extra deck a lot worse. They're going to rip Nightmare Cerberus. Sure. Effects. So we're going to lock 2 zones, banish a bunch of cards face down, attach. Yeah, I think that was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never mind, it was 8. Okay. And then we get to attach twice. We're going to lock zones. So lock 2 zones, attach twice. Attach the Skull Warrior, which is a banish to pop a monster. Shangri-La pop. And then they attach. Wow, they play 4 targets for prosperity? That's a little wild. I felt like 3 was like the perfect amount. A lot of people were playing 1, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about just playing the 1 Goliath. And then a lot of people switched over to 2. But I feel like 3 was nice. It makes your prosperity really just like, it's not just crazy. Like, prosperity by itself is crazy, but it makes it more crazy. Standby phase, Shangri-La goes summon, bring out Unicorn, and then, I mean, they said pass there. And Jesse was like, hey, wait. Standby phase, Shangri-La summon. Draw. Switch to attack. Battle phase, go for game. Yep, okay. GG's. We're going to see Jesse Kotton end up winning there 2-0 over Spright. I think the Spright player could have had a way better chance that game, but they messed up pretty bad. It do be like that, though. Game 1, they shouldn't have even had to have top deck blue because it should have already been in hand. So they put themselves on top deck to even have a chance. I think they misplayed with the Mosquito too. And then game 2, they misplayed with like the Toad thing, which was pretty bad. There might be more too if I watched over it again. But that's going to be it for the match. Before I let y'all go though, you can go ahead and check out Sleeve Chief, link down below at the very top of the description, and use my code DBG for 5% off. They just dropped a bunch of sleeves. Like these are official Konami sleeves. They dropped a bunch of the dragon sleeves, like the OG dragons. They restocked a lot of their website. Even got Pepega Ruler back. And then they're also dropping their own custom Plant Harmony sleeves with like the Rika, Trap Trick, the Cheeria on it. I don't even know what that is, but that's something. And you can go ahead and check them out. Please go ahead and use it. All the money I make from affiliate links and discount codes and stuff like that goes back into the channel through giveaways. I'm going to be doing a very good giveaway very, very soon. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder is signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.